The title speaks for itself. Does Terraria have synergies? If you've played The Binding of Isaac, you know what a synergy is. But for those who haven't, it's basically the outcome of what two things brought together do. For example, attacking an enemy with the volcano, which inflicts the on fire debuff, along with drinking a flask of poison, therefore inflicting both fire and poison debuffs. And when you really begin to think of combining different items and accessories, the game opens up a lot more. So let's talk about it. To start, armor giving defense and a shackle doesn't really count as a synergy. They don't offer anything game-breaking or extra, so we won't be talking about them. Now what we will be talking about is items gaining extra effects from either potions or accessories. Like I said earlier, the volcano and flask of poison. Another great example is the Daedalus Stormbow and Holy Arrows. So things like that count as synergies, and that's exactly what we'll be focusing on. It might not really seem like it, but they're actually extremely useful. For starters, dealing more damage is always a plus, especially with any melee weapon and a flask of ichor. With each blow lowering your enemy's defense, it's sure to result in victory, even using different types of bullets like cursed or crystal. So yeah, Terraria does have synergies. Now let's go over some examples that you should try out next time you play. As I stated before, we have the Volcano and Poison Flask, Daedalus Stormbow and Holy Arrows, but what other ones do we have? Well, if you're a melee or ranged player, this one's for you. The Frost Armor set bonus gives all melee and ranged weapons the ability to inflict Frostburn. And let's say you stack that with a Magma Stone to inflict Hellfire, and let's say after that you drink a flask of Poison, Ichor, or any other one, you're just going to continually do more damage over time. And for my whip-using summoners out there, if you have the Obsidian Armor, you can drink a flask as well. This, combined with the extra buffs granted to whips from this armor, is sure to make you a fierce opponent to all creatures. You also have the auto build, which I made a video on a few months ago consisting of accessories like the Bone Glove, Spore Sack, and Bone Helm. All of them attacking for you, so you don't really need to do anything. Also, if you're interested in that video, I'll link it down below. The final synergy I'll talk about is the bee build, so to speak. Okay, it's not really called that, but, there are a lot of bees in it. Equip the Hive Pack and the Honeycomb. Then, either the Bee Gun or Wasp Gun will do. So now the bees shot from your gun, along with the bees spawned from getting hit, will have increased damage, knockback, and piercing. When you actually start to combine usage of all the tools available, you can do some really crazy stuff. I actually just started using the Frost Armor synergy in my personal world, and it's working wonders. It's one of the more straightforward ones to pull off too. But now we've made it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, be sure to let me know down below. And it won't hurt if you like and subscribe. And with that, I'll see you all next time. Peace.